Hello everyone and welcome to Only Child. Please remember to like and subscribe to this channel. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, because today on the podcast we have Kid Fury. We talk about everything. We are going to talk about his penchant for violence.
You walked your black ass up here and decided to strike me?
We get to the bottom of who can and cannot say the N-word. I feel like Viola Davis would be like, please.
Wine drunk on vacation and like...
And he said something that made me cry.
Why are you crying?
I don't know. So sit back, relax, get ready, because my annoying sister's not here. This is Only Child. Hello everyone, it is me, Bob the Drag Queen, and this is my podcast, Only Child, where I get to talk about anything I want to talk about because my annoying little sister is not here. And we are joined today in studio by truly someone who I would consider, when it comes to black internet for millennials, to me, you're up there with Quinta Brunson.
That is crazy.
When I think about a large, I also think about black say, boy. Obviously, y'all, I assume y'all know who I'm talking about. Obviously, I'm here with Kid Fury. Round of applause from the studio audience for Kid Fury.
Thank you.
When you got on the internet making these videos, you're like, I'm about to be on the internet forever. Were you working another job? Were you like, I'm about to be in Hollywood? Were you in Miami still? What was going on?
Yeah, I was in Miami. I lived in my parents' house. I was just, I was a little bullied gay kid that had a lot to say. Like, I watched all that, Wild and Crazy Kids. Like, I watched like a lot of these shows, like children's programming that featured and started the kids, and I was like, oh, I want to do that. Any show, even like Moesha, when I got to that age.
Did you have an All That favorite? Who's your favorite on All That?
Kenan.
For me, it was. I think I just had a crush on Kel.
That's fair.
I was just so into him.
That's fair.
And he had the fact that he had the same hair as Maxine from when he played Ed, or was it Ed?
Yeah,
right?
Ed.
But that I know it's supposed to make him look dorky. It did it for me.
I think it was just supposed to make him kind of look like alt surfer.
And I was into it. I wanted.
Yeah.
You remember Tech from Real World Hawaii?
Oh, absolutely.
When I tell you, I would have risked it all.
Yeah.
For Tech.
I think that's
Real
fair.
World Hawaii. The reason I have 2 earrings in each ear is because of Tech from Real World. He had 2 earrings in each ear. And I was
tribute.
I'm gonna do it. I think it looks so good. I was so into him, and I embarrassed myself in front of Kel years later. I'll tell you this story down the line. It was really an embarrassing thing. But you watching these shows and you're like, I want to do some of that.
Yeah, I loved Kenan. I loved Lori Beth Denberg.
Lori Beth Denberg with vital information for your everyday life. And also, can I just say, some people may not know this, Lori Beth Denberg is low-key a black icon. I really feel this.
I agree.
Because Lori Beth Denberg on the Steve Harvey show.
Talk about it. Some of us forget.
Yo, Lori Beth Denberg held it down.
That lady is funny.
She's so funny. I would say there's a few people that for some reason, black folks, we just like them.
Yeah.
Sarah Paulson. Black folks just like Sarah Paulson. I don't know what it is. She's not doing nothing. She's not pandering. She's not talking in a black accent. Lori Beth Denberg wasn't doing black jokes. She wasn't acting like, Michael Rappaport was in the early 2000s and 90s, or Gary Owens. She was just being Lori Beth Denberg. And then I think the fact that she was working with so many iconic black people who are still around today, like Kenan, like Kel, and then Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer. Mm-hmm. She is just one of those people who just like in the blackosphere.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I think like outside of that, there are like a lot of people in the time that are non-black that we could attribute that to. I'm wondering if it's that we just like character work or character performance.
Maybe.
Sarah Paulson is she could play anything. She could play this cuck.
Have you been, okay, I haven't been watching, but I haven't watched it either.
And I won't.
But there's a new scene that came out that just dropped of her. Okay, I have a theory.
I bet you're going to tell me the scene that I saw from the trailer that cemented why I will never watch that.
The scene?
Oh, no.
Oh, so I have a theory that there are these actors or these directors and these creators who are trying to do something to the legacy of our iconic people.
That is a fair theory to
like
have.
When I think about making what's her name? She's in White Lady. Come on, White Lady. She's in
Glenn Close.
Glenn Close being this actor who's like Glenn Close doing the I can smell your nappy. And that's kind of what she becomes. I Can Smell Your Napper. And then Janet Jackson becomes, oh, so you doing the bending. You know what I mean? And then, I mean, I think Tyler Perry tried to do it to Cicely Tyson on her way out.
Of course he did.
But she, I don't know what she was like. I'll do your movie, but I ain't saying the crazy shit. I'm not saying, oh, you doing the bending. You know what I mean? And now they're trying to do it to Sarah Paulson.
They have her in Kardashian drag.
Girl.
On that show.
It's kind of gaggy.
It is annoying. It's like, Glenn Close, you worked all this time. You were my Cruella de Vil. I grew up a little bit. I saw a Fatal Attraction. Like, why are you letting these make you say whatever you like, whatever they want?
It's gaggy. To me, there's something very strange about it, and I don't want to be one of those I don't want to be one of those, because to me, it's a little bit akin to being like, they make every straight man put on a dress. So I mean, I don't want to go that far. Because
Brandon T. Jackson,
but it's kind of becoming that where I'm like, they're taking these iconic women.
I agree,
and got them saying crazy shit to see what can I get Sarah Paulson to say.
First of all, I'm very fascinated that these incredibly wealthy, prominent gay men in Hollywood, filmmakers, television writers, don't seem to be able to create film or television that's centered around men. Why do you only make film and TV that has like a woman cast? And they're all doing and saying the most ridiculous shit on each other. You don't have like one queen,
and definitely not gay men. I mean, I will say Ryan Murphy did do what's the Nip Tuck, but they wasn't gay though.
Right,
but they were doing gay.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't watch Nip Tuck for the art, but there was a moment where like they just had Mario Lopez's ass out at his most fit, and the way because I feel like we used to have to really. How old are you?
38.
I'm 39. We're about the same age. We used to have to find ass. You had to work really hard. Like you had to sneak a VHS. You had to find your uncle or your aunt's dirty magazines.
1000%.
You had to beg, borrow, steal, barter outside of a place to get a dirty magazine. I remember like one time finding a dirty magazine buried in the ground, and I found it
in the literal ground.
Yes, literally buried in the ground. So I would go out and I would take it to the woods. I used to live in the woods. I would look at my dirty magazine, rebury my dirty magazine, and come back to it.
So do you think that was kind of like maybe some sort of like, I don't know, curse of shame that was passed on to you from another person? Because my first thought is, okay, who was struggling so much that they took this porno magazine and buried it somewhere
in the ground,
and then you came across it and was like, let me put this back.
And I put it because I mean I didn't want them to. I guess as a kid I was like, maybe they'll find that it's gone and they'll track me down. They'll want their dirty magazine back. But I was also like, this person wants to. It was a community porn.
That's what I'm thinking
at that point. You know what I mean? We were splitting custody of this
porn
at that point.
It feels like it was passed
So when
down.
you would see some ass like that on TV, it was really remarkable, baby. The way that it was a DVD, but if it was VHS, that one spot in the woods where Tay Diggs is getting hosed down and he's butt naked, and you can see a glimmer of penis.
I know exactly what scene you're talking about.
It was so beautiful.
Let's discuss. I was a latchkey kid, and my dad, much like myself, is a huge home movie fan. Mm-hmm. So he would constantly like bring home cassettes. When DVD became a thing and we could afford it, he would bring home DVDs. As a latchkey kid, I would often go into his personal film collection and I just pick out stuff that I wanted to watch that they wouldn't let me watch. Soul Food. And The Wood was one of those films.
Oh, so good.
I damn near cracked that disc the amount of times that I played that particular scene.
And it's just that one scene. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, worth it.
I mean, can I say in good faith that The Wood is a great film?
I wouldn't.
It's not.
No, it's not.
But we got to see who was undoubtedly at that time the hottest black man in movies. Like Tay Diggs had just unseated Morris Chestnut and was like this sexy, like body down. And obviously the shower scene from Celeb Got a Groove Back.
Yeah, I was gonna say
we're horny as shit, you know what I mean? And obviously now there's a lot more access to porn, and you can Google every celebrity's.
And ass being out on a primetime network series isn't even a big deal anymore.
What's that new hockey show everyone's talking about with butts? There's some new hockey
Oh,
show.
I know what you're talking about. I think that one might be on Netflix.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but
I haven't watched it
there's some
either.
new hockey show, and they got everyone's asses just all out. But they're basically recreating the shower scene from Nip Tuck. You know, but yeah. Anyway, I don't know how we even.
I think Taye Diggs and Omar Epps kind of at the same time were
Can
like.
I tell you, I didn't see it for Omar Epps.
I wasn't really I wasn't like attracted to him. I like him as an actor though.
The main guy from Omarion.
From You Got Served.
No, from Omarion, yes. B2K did it for me.
Okay.
Christy Yamaguchi. I had a huge crush on Christy Yamaguchi,
Interesting.
the figure skater.
Figure skating sexy.
Who else? What's his name? The guy who sings as Simba in Lion King.
Jason Weaver.
Jason Weaver had my heart.
Jason Weaver is very handsome.
Usher.
On Smart Guy, when he played Marcus on
Yes.
Smart Guy, I had a big crush on him and Omar Gooding. Yeah,
What was that show? Cousin Scooter.
Skeeter.
Cousin Skeeter.
It should have been called Scooter. Skeeter didn't age well.
Well, I have a cousin named Scooter.
Right.
I actually have a cousin named Scooter. The older brother from that.
Oh, Robert Richard
Still sexy. You follow him online?
from what's the Kyla Pratt show
I don't know.
on UPN where Flex
He kind of red, right?
played his, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like the Kyla Pratt's boyfriend on that show that I can't. One on one, right?
One-on-one. That sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
Yeah.
I had a huge crush on him.
Everybody did.
I mean, but I feel like he wasn't played as a sex symbol. The
Not
way that
really.
Well,
On
he
one
was-
on one, he kind of
he
was.
was a little young at the time.
Yeah.
But I was young.
Yeah. So fine.
I was young.
Yeah, we were all.
I wasn't
kids.
crushing on a
I watched You Got Served for the first time since I was a kid, like a couple of months ago. Inexcusable how bad that film is.
It doesn't hold up.
I don't think it ever held.
There are certain movies that I'm afraid to go back and watch for fear of
Fair.
them just really not holding up. Not
It's
necessarily not
rough.
aging well, but just like being bad movies because they meant so much to me at the time, and I just can't go back and watch it again because like it's not going to be good. Because there are some movies that I watched way after they were popular, so I just didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up watching Harry Potter. I never watched it. Was never my thing. I just wasn't into Harry
Crystal
Potter.
hates those movies.
She doesn't like them.
She does not like them. She liked the books.
I went back and watched Harry Potter on the plane. Everyone's always gagging about it. Everyone's going on and on. Harry Potter this, Harry Potter that. I was like, this is a bad movie.
Yeah.
Harry Potter 1 is I'm sorry if it's your favorite, it's a bad
I think it's
movie.
the worst one.
I mean, I saw 6. What's the one where Dumbledore dies? Spoiler.
6.
I saw 6 out of context. Everyone in my job was going to see 6. And I was like, I guess I'll go. I was going to, in New York City at the Jekyll and Hyde Club. Everyone's going to go see Harry Potter 6. Okay, let's go.
I was
so
in Sex
confused.
on the City movie. I just went.
So confused the whole time. And then I went to go see, then I watched one on the plane. I didn't like either one of them.
They were cute. They weren't great actors at the time. It feels like everybody was just kind of like figuring it out. And then like outside of America, nobody really knew who a lot of these like British icons were. In the film.
That's fair.
So, but I think that as the films progressed and they got older and more acting training and stuff, better effects, they get a little bit better.
So were you wanting to write too, or you just wanting to be on these films?
That's kind of why I moved here. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like, all right, let's do this screenwriting thing, bitch. Let's like make these films and TV. Hollywood is dead. Hollywood is
not well.
dead. She's been
She's on life
plucked
support.
out of her
She's
grave.
on life support.
Okay,
She's not dead,
we'll take the
but
optimism.
she's not breathing.
She's
She's got
not
oxygen
doing
in.
well.
She's getting her last. She's reading her last rites to her. It's all. She's definitely. It's not. Where's it gonna go? Is TikTok gonna be her beneficiary?
My aunt's already making grains. Like,
I mean, literally, like, what's gonna happen? What's in the
Yeah.
repass? But also, I think it's because. Hear me out, and tell me your thoughts on this, Kay. We have people making really, really good stuff on the internet, completely outside of the big studios. Then once they get really big, we're still at a point where the studios can scoop them up. This happened with Issa Rae.
yeah.
This happened with Issa Rae. Issa Rae had her show with awkward black girl, and then it became Insecure. Hot take. I thought it was better on YouTube. Is that a crazy take?
I don't think so. They're very like I think some of the direction and story beats are a bit different, but I think there's kind of like an indie grit probably
Yeah.
to the YouTube show that people are enamored with. And even today, the way that people consume media, scripted and otherwise, is just different. Like people are a bit trained for bite-sized
Yeah.
things on a day-to-day basis. People are introduced to films and shows that they'll eventually love completely different way. I don't really give a about your billboard. Nobody's
This is
not paying
true.
that much attention to your commercial. But if they see a YouTube reel of something that makes them go, they might go and watch that show. Or if their friend,
You
it's
need
like,
it. You
have
need a clip.
Yeah.
You need a clip. So how did you start working with Issa Rae on rap?
Well, Issa Rae is a very kind black woman
Mm-hmm.
who cares about black people. And Crystal and I were very surprised when she mentioned our podcast one day, just because she wanted to. And from there, we met her. She's always been really cool and supportive. And knowing that I'm from Miami when she started working on this show.
She's not from Miami.
No, but the show was set in Miami. Yeah. And she reached out and was like, hey, are you down to work on this show about these Miami bitches? And I was like, girl, whatever you need. I'll work at craft services if you want. Be like, whatever you want. This just sounds
That must have been really exciting.
It was so thrilling because I got to work with black folk,
Mm-hmm.
and I got to help to write this hilarious show. It's set in my hometown, and we also have not had scripted programs set in Miami that feel like black Miami. Most of the time, you watch a show or something that's set in Miami, it's either
Cuban.
the Golden Girls or it's Cuban.
Yeah, I mean, when I think of Miami, I think of Cubanos.
Yeah,
You know what I
which
mean?
a lot of
Gloria
people do.
Estefan.
But
The
we
mayor.
have
The mayor.
No. Yes, Saint Dade County. That's Gloria Estefan. But yeah, like that was such a huge blessing. It felt like I won the lottery.
So who was writing who were you writing like lyrics? Were you just writing the score, not the score, the book? You know what I mean? Like, did y'all have like different people? Did you give any input on lyrics and stuff?
I wrote some lyrics.
Oh,
I never talk about
bars.
it.
Oh,
I didn't like go into the studio, but there is one of the first verses that the character Mia, played by Chameleon, love you. One of the first verses that she raps on this series, like I wrote, like maybe like the first half of
the one
that.
from the car.
I think it's either when they're in the car. It's no, it's not when they're in the car. I think it's afterwards when they like make their first song.
Yeah.
Scheme.
Yeah.
I wrote like the beginning part of that verse, like when we were in the writer's room, and everyone was like, "Oh, this is cute." And then I think they just took that to the actual writer's camp and then made like a full verse of it. But the part that I wrote is still like
Still
in
in there.
it. Yeah.
That must have felt fierce.
It was so fun. Like I couldn't believe they kept some of that in there. I felt.
I mean, writers' rooms kind of scare me. To be
Fair.
honest, I was once kicked out of a writer's room.
What did you do?
Well,
Or what did you not do?
I was on this show. I can't even remember the name of the show. It was like USA. It was like a show like about white people and whatever. And it was like these moms. I cannot remember the name of the show. But I remember my agent was like, "Do you want to go write for this show?" And I was like, "Sure, I'll go write." I was doing like a punch up. It was like a punch up thing. So I wasn't
Got
like
it.
writing. I was just doing punch ups.
Yeah.
You know, and for those at home don't know, that's when the basically the main writers write a whole thing, and they're like they'll either leave a spot where a joke could be,
Mhm.
or someone has acknowledged that this joke is just not very funny.
Yeah.
And they need someone to make the joke funnier.
Yeah.
So I still remember the joke that got me kicked out of the room. I still remember it too to this day because honestly, I thought it was not that bad. But in their defense, I don't think I understood the tone.
Can you
of
say
the
what the
show.
joke was?
I guess I can tell you absolutely. So the joke was Jackie Kennedy said, "Take one thing off before you leave the house." But then again, she also said, and it was just a blank on the page, and we all went around and we pitched two jokes. And then the lady in front of me would be like, "But she also said wear polka dots with stripes." And everyone was like laughing. And I remember thinking, that's not even funny.
Yeah, what's the joke there?
And then someone said, but then again, she also said, "You can wear white after Labor Day." And I was like, okay. And then it got to me, and I was like, Jackie Kennedy said, "Take one thing off before you leave the house." But then again, she also said, "Let's ride with the top down today."
I knew you were going to do that.
I thought that
That's
was
brilliant. That's
funny.
a joke.
And they were like, "Do you have anything less offensive?" And I said, "Okay, here's my second option. Jackie Kennedy said, 'Take one thing off before you leave the house.' But then again, she also said that Marilyn just seems like a nice lady."
That's good too.
And then all these
people are dead.
So then we went on a lunch break, and then we were like, "Okay, we'll be back at this time." And then the head writer came over to me. He goes, "You don't have to come back after lunch." He goes, "You don't have to come back after lunch. We'll pay you for the day, but you don't have to come back."
Okay.
And he patted my my hand. It was this. He goes, "You don't have to come back after lunch."
So condescending.
I was like, "Wow, that was crazy." I was like, "I'm the funniest mother in this bitch."
Hold up. Okay. She also said polka dots and stripes. Don't worry. Like you gave actual
And this bitch probably got
Jokes.
an Emmy.
Wouldn't the setup be like she gave this pretty good advice, but she also said this like
Bad advice. I guess they thought, mixing patterns was bad advice. I don't know.
If Lana Del Rey can shoot a video where she plays that lady and A$AP Rocky plays her husband.
Wait, what happened?
You've never seen the video for, what's that song called?
Is it for?
It's one of my favorite songs.
Is it a Lana Del Rey video or song or A$AP Rocky?
It's Lana Del Rey song. It's one of my favorite.
And he's
songs
JFK?
Yes, they're like, and he gets shot in the car, and she's like,
is Lana Del Rey a problem?
She's not my problem, and I don't think she's your problem either. Yeah, it's national anthem. He's not on the song, but that was even more onto me that she chose to cast him.
But they used to
as
do
JFK.
that. They used to do that back in the day. They did where do you remember what's the song where Beyonce has a? It's either Usher has a song and Beyonce is a dancer in the song. Like she's not singing.
I think about Naughty Girl.
Naughty Girl is Usher was the dancer.
Usher, he comes out and dances with her.
Usher's not singing. Usher's not featured. Usher is just a featured dancer on the. He was also. I had a massive.
So did I. I wanted to fight Chili in the street.
I want to talk about your penchant for violence.
Yeah.
Because you said that if someone would have tried that Chris Rock with you, if someone came up and smacked you,
I don't remember what I said.
It was on the exchange rate.
Oh yeah. I mean that's true.
Like you would brawl?
Yeah.
At the Oscars?
Yes.
Okay, so Will Smith walks up, big man, 6'2", 250, from Philly, smacks the shit out of you. What's happening now?
At the very least,
Live
I'm
TV.
going to slap him back. And then what happens.
I mean,
I'm up here doing my goddamn job. You walked your black ass up here and decided to strike me
on national TV.
Yes. So what? Worst case, we both look crazy. We both get bad press.
I would at least grab your shirt and pull it so at least when we both stand up, you look disheveled. Like, I don't got to win, but you got to look disheveled. I'm pulling, I'm ripping buttons, I'm ruffling your hair, I'm doing something. Because I ended up seeing Chris Rock at the Dolby Theater a year to the day after he got slapped. He came back to the Dolby Theater a year to the day after he got slapped. And I got to be honest, when I grew up, I don't know what happened, man. Chris Rock used to be my favorite comedian.
Really?
Chris Rock and Wanda Sykes were my one and my two.
Yeah.
I used to like Never Scared. I liked Bigger and Blacker. I loved him on In Living Color. I just thought he was great. But then I watched his last two specials, and I
haven't even watched his specials in a while. I've only the classic ones from when we were younger. Those are great. And then my other treasure of his is probably Everybody Hates Chris.
It's a great show. Yeah. I mean, Tashina Arnold is an icon.
I will speak forever about how she was not given enough flowers for that specific role, because we got to see her in all of her hilarious Tashina Arnold mayhem, but we also got to see her act and give this nuance of maternal energy and being a very specific black mom and having all of these nuance that we know. It was so different than Pam. It was so different than Little Shop and all these other things she did. We got to see her be heartwarming and hilarious.
I mean, I really think it's one of my favorite shows. But then I don't know. I think after a while, maybe comedy has a shelf life. There's a point where we can't relate to you anymore, or maybe not a shelf life, but if you just reach a certain level. And I see comedians try to make it work. When Kevin Hart is doing a bit about how he's hanging out with LeBron James or some basketball player, and he's talking about how LeBron James rented out the whole park or Disney or Six Flags or wherever they were, and he's talking about how he couldn't afford that. But at the same time, I know you can afford more than I can.
Right? Yeah.
I know you could at least afford to rent out Dollyland. You know what I mean? Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart. But then maybe it's interesting to see him being in parallel to someone who just has so much more money. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably the joke for him. It's y'all know I'm wealthy, but let me tell you how the time that I felt poor, but don't.
I mean, it did work though. I mean, are you when you got to LA, were you I don't know, did you have this moment of people you want to work with and people who gagged you when you did meet them and work with them maybe?
Honestly, I think I was just so excited to be here and have a job. And that job being something that I was excited to do, the gag was just like, I don't know, maybe going to the premiere for the first season of Rap.
I was at the premiere.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
That was like, oh, I'm at a premiere for a show that I worked on.
Yeah.
Versus just being invited. But I'm not really like, I don't really get super starstruck that often.
Mm-hmm.
When I do, it usually comes out as just like, hey, I really appreciate what you do, and then I keep it moving. So yeah, there's been some people I've bumped into here and there, but I'm also kind of shy in real life.
You are shy. Y'all, I was at a party and you were there with your friend. What's your friend name? The friend you brought to Mo's.
Oh, Jeff. Yeah.
And I remember being like, he's so cute and shy. He was just so shy and cute. It was so adorable.
That was a fun game night. Shout out to people who play games.
I love games. Y'all, I am in these streets. I mean, I'm playing. So what I think it's a great way to build connections with people.
I agree.
It's a great way for people who are a little bit shy but want to interact but would find themselves, turning inward instead of communicating with people, because it forces you to confront people, especially when the game involves confrontation, and then you get to see people at some of their most fun moments. Like we need to be doing more game nights. So shout out to Monet for having those game nights. They're really really fun.
I had a game night like maybe 2 weeks or so ago, very small, and I don't have things at my place very often. And the way that I wanted it to drag afterwards, I'm like, see the problem with y'all have Uno, you have spades. If you from an island or have some people from an island, dominoes, that is it. They do not want to learn how to play a new game. They damn sure don't want to teach nobody how to play a game. It is those 3 card games, baby. That's it. I bought, the Traders has a card game.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I should know that.
Right. I don't think they sell it here because I ordered it online and they shipped it from the UK.
Work.
And so I told everybody, like, we're going to play Traders when you come over here. Pulling teeth to get people to focus on instructions.
It's
hard.
It is very hard.
Which was frustrating. So shout out to...
Do you like playing spades?
It depends on who we're playing with. I'm not interested in playing any more games that will end in a case. A
fair.
Federal, prison.
Valid and fair. Jail time.
Black people will take them cards.
Oh, yeah.
And your throat.
It's true.
Jigsaw. Like murder and death.
That's why I haven't played spades in over a decade, and I have some really traumatizing moments from my childhood. I was a child.
Yes. It pushes people away from it. There's like a sizable sector of us within the community who just don't even like cards of any kind. Tarot, playing, Uno,
because of spades.
Because their fucking aunt or uncle just blasted off of Boone's Farm and Cigarillos.
Boone's Farm is crazy.
It's like traumatized, and then brings it up every time they see you for the rest of your life, telling your now spouse and children of the time that they got cut in spades. Like,
and then you try to play, and they're like, "No, you ain't on my team. You got to be on somebody else."
Black people are so bold; they will argue with Hasbro or whoever makes Uno about their rules.
100%.
Uno's like, "Oh no, you can't do that." What the f you talking
about?
That's
not how we play. So that's why when I go to game night nowadays, I'm playing Secret Hitler, I'm playing Werewolf.
Love Werewolf.
Oh my god, I need to teach you this card game Cambio.
I've heard of that one.
Baby, Cambio is my life. I love this game. It's bringing me back to card games. It's a South American game.
Ooh.
And the point of the game is to have the lowest numeric value in your hand and to remember where cards are and to get rid of your cards by matching them.
Got it.
At the very end of the round, you flip your cards over, you add them up, and you see who has the lowest number.
That's fun.
It's so much fun. I've not met anyone who doesn't like this game. Everyone I teach this game to likes this game.
And you pretty much just broke down how you play it in like 10 seconds.
And I just went on a whole I don't went off my whole card. I want to ask you a question. You say a lot.
I do.
Yeah, and I say a lot.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about people who try to get you to? Because I remember last time you were here, you were like, "Can I say?" I was like, "Yeah, you can say."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially it was all black folks. I want to name some people, and I want you to tell me if they can say.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna start pretty easy. Actually, it might not be easy because somebody's gonna. And I want you to give me your reasoning if you feel comfortable. Okay?
1,000%.
Can Will Smith say?
Yes.
Will Smith can say.
Absolutely. He slapped the black man in one of the widest events in history and is proud of it. So, who else?
Can Viola Davis say?
Yes.
Can
She probably won't, but
I think she does.
I feel like a handful a year. Yeah.
I feel like Viola Davis would be like, oh, no, I think Viola just go like, I think someone said something, Viola just go,
Yeah. Or like a fun one, like wine drunk on vacation, and like I can see that. There's a couple times a year.
can Barack Obama say?
Absolutely, he does.
You gotta get you together. What's wrong with you?
The way he daps people up, there's no way that man doesn't say.
I think we need him to say.
I do.
We need Barack Obama on the record with at least one. If Donald Trump can say everything he's saying, Obama can drop.
That's so true.
One.
That's so true.
Right?
Yes.
Can Zendaya say?
Yes.
Now, how under what context? Or
have you seen those
carte
videos
blanche
of Tom Holland with Zendaya's family in like Oakland and
No, I've not. I've not.
Not only can Zendaya say, I don't know if she has a choice.
So
yeah.
Yeah. Mandatory.
Love her.
It's gonna get harder.
Okay.
Because there's people who say it, but some people say this person can't say it. Can Cardi B say? Because she says
well,
it.
she does.
She does.
I don't care that she said personally, but I will say when she does, there's always like a little, when a dog hears something like a couple miles away in their ear goes,
yeah.
That's how I feel.
Can I be honest with you? That's how I feel when I first met Monet. She wasn't saying, and she acts like she used to, but she didn't say when I met her. I'm telling you, and I believe it's because she's first generation, right?
Right.
Like Caribbeans and Africans, they don't be saying the way
My
African Americans do.
Yeah, they don't.
Your family, you first generation?
Mm-hmm.
Where your family from?
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Mm-hmm. That's why you don't like my Caribbean accent.
I don't want to say anything. Crystal's is way worse. In all fairness, Crystal's Rihanna is way worse.
But yeah, like when Monet first started saying, when I first met her, I could tell she was like trying to get back into it. like she was out of practice. You know what I mean?
I have met where it's like, okay, you didn't say that for the first 365 days of our acquaintance.
Right?
It's like you maybe got comfortable with how often I say it, and you're like,
can I try one of these? Because I know Monet's parents don't say. I know they don't.
They probably, I know.
I've met Jackie. She don't talk like that. Monet's aunts maybe, but they don't give that vibe. But everyone in my family. I grew up saying it as a child. It was not a swear word. My mom would say it. I would say it. If my brother was bothering me, I'd be like, Mom, can you please tell this leave me alone? And she'd go, Justin, leave your brother alone.
I love that.
That was the end of the conversation.
Yeah.
My mom often said nigga row. She go, nigga row.
That's cute.
All right, I got a few more, and you're gonna tell me if these people can say it. Can Tyla say
no?
She can't say it.
No. She can say colored or brown or whatever the she said.
She can't say because she told us she wasn't black.
She sure did.
Then she tried to flip it around. You know what pissed me off? When Tyla said she wasn't black, I said, well, race is a social construct. So based on the society you are socializing in, your race will change. So in South Africa, you aren't black. When you come to these United States of America, you are black now. When someone goes and go, where my is at, you cheer.
This is just like when I lived back in Miami and black Cubans would be like, what is black? Girl,
yeah.
You realize you're getting on the boat.
That's in New York with the Dominicans.
Yeah.
They not black.
Yeah.
I think they're like say,
they're
no black.
evolving to it now.
Well, because
they have Ice Spice and Cardi B.
And I think it's because they want to say.
Yeah, everyone wants to.
I really think now black folks are like, what you saying? Because there was a period of time where Cardi B online was like, I'm not black. Or she was talking about black women like she wasn't a black woman. But now she's like, well, I'm black now. But I think they're real. I don't think it was out of any. I think it was out of something that was taught to her through people that
cultural.
I don't think she was like, these nasty ass. You know what I mean? But now she's like, oh, I am like Cardi B is black. You look at her, she's a black woman.
Yeah, she is.
She's black. But she wasn't taught that as a kid. She was taught that her race was Dominican.
I agree.
But we know Dominican's not a race. This is a nationality.
Sometimes people have to kind of like arrive there on their own. And I think when you, when you're thrust into fame, it's probably a lot easier for you to get to that realization because somebody gonna tell you.
My final one for you. Can Kamala Harris say?
I was going to say yes because I can see her saying it.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she don't wash that chicken. She said she don't wash the chicken. So I have a hard time going on record.
I love to imagine her in her Kamala Harris voice. Okay. Now.
She's so funny.
The problem with these. Okay. I do think that I do think.
You think you just fell out of a coconut, whatever?
Yeah, I do think we need a out of Kamala Harris. There are a few things I think we need in the world. I think we need one from Oprah Winfrey.
Yes.
We need one from, because you are from Mississippi. I know you, Oprah. I know for a fact I know you do.
But who's she saying it to, Stedman?
Gail. Oh, you know she says it to Stedman.
Yeah.
Stedman done tried it before, and she said no.
Stedman probably has some, like a couple decades in was like, now bitch, you don't got nobody but me. So
literally,
what's going on?
And I also feel like we need certain people to, I'm not saying they are gay, but we need them to be gay.
Elaborate.
We need Whoopi Goldberg to be gay.
She's not?
Everyone doesn't know she's not gay. It's just she's not gay. Whoopi Goldberg is straight.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
All right.
She's straight. But I think she needs to be gay.
You know what? Maybe it's because Celie's a little gay, and I've just been
That's
like...
what it is.
So
no, Celie's fully gay.
Yeah, Celie's just...
Yeah, full on 100%. Now, I'm going to ask you another one, okay? I want to know who can say...
Me, obviously. I already did.
Well, I mean, I feel like, do you ever drop... I feel like I get more from than I do from saying...
1,000%.
People really be like, oh.
It's funny how many, like, straight people I seem to offend when I say it.
Well, it's usually them.
Yeah.
Usually them. Or like, I can't think of a better term, but uppity gays. I can't think of a better term in this moment than uppity gays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm going to name some people. These people on record are not explicitly gay, but I want to know if you think they can say it or not. Okay?
All right.
Beyonce. Can Beyonce say
It's all right with me.
I don't think she can say it.
I want to know what Uncle Johnny thinks.
Yeah, was he the type that would have said faggot, I wonder? You know what I mean? When he made one of those first games, he go, this is a big gift. You know what I mean?
I feel like Uncle Johnny might have dropped it in closed company.
Right?
Yeah.
I would not let Beyonce say it, and I think it is, you know what? It's because of Jay-Z.
Elaborate.
It's because Jay-Z sure as can't say it.
Of course not.
Under no circumstances. And I feel like he'd catch on and he might start saying it. So for me, Jay-Z cannot say it. In my humble opinion.
Yeah. You know what? Blue can say it.
And she probably does. She probably does. Can Mariah Carey say
Oh, Mariah definitely already does. Yes.
100%. That is the correct answer.
Yes.
Mariah Carey can absolutely say she's been in the game long enough. She's done enough for the gay community. Can't she say the N-word?
Yeah.
100%.
I definitely think Mariah says both.
Okay, can Lady Gaga say
No.
That's the wrong answer. With impunity. Lady Gaga can up and down the
After
street.
Born This Way, I just
Yes.
have
No, because of Born This Way.
it's just like a badge, like you are permitted.
Well, first of all, I think Gaga is gay. I know she comes out.
Oh yeah, she's for sure queer,
she's
isn't
queer, but she's the kind of queer who can say it. Now, you ready for this one? Can Ellen DeGeneres say?
she? No,
Absolutely not.
in no
Under
shape, form, or fashion.
No circumstances.
No.
If I ever catch Ellen DeGeneres saying it, no, she can't say it.
If Ellen said, I'd probably call the law. Like, to be honest with you,
She can't. Yeah, she can't do that.
not for me.
Okay, Laverne Cox.
Yeah, that wouldn't bother me.
See, for me, Laverne can't. Peppermint can. And if you get it, you get it. Laverne Cox can't say it. Peppermint can say it.
Laverne would be one similar to Cardi, where my dog ear goes.
Yeah, it'd be a little bit like, I'm sorry.
Like the Wendy Williams meme where she's like,
I want to talk about podcasting real quick. I know it's a hard pivot. Because you are, how long you been, when did your podcast drop?
like 13 years ago?
13 years
12,
ago.
13 years.
So you're really like in this OG, like before it was cool. I mean, I hate to sound like a hipster, but before
Yeah,
it
I
was cool, you were podcasting.
barely knew anything about the medium, to be honest.
What made you and Chris want to start a podcast?
I needed to do something with my life in New York.
Yeah.
Having my Caribbean family call me and be like, and or you figure something out. I figured podcasting.
Can I ask you to say that? Do that again? But am I allowed to ask for the accent? Is that? Is that too? Did I go too far?
No, not really.
So having your Caribbean family call you and say.
So having my Caribbean family and call me and basically say like, "You all right?" So yeah, though.
I love accents so
All
much.
right.
Oh, they're so great.
Nobody call me if you need no money or nothing like that. All right. All right.
I need to keep this part. I need to text my Caribbean accent so when Monet try to come back, when I do next
Her
time,
accent's gonna be different.
next time I do my Rihanna.
That was better than the first time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know her name's Rihanna?
Rihanna?
Yeah.
Robin Rihanna Fenty?
Yeah. She just lets us say Rihanna.
You know, it's Raven Simone.
That one I had a harder time accepting. Because I feel like Rihanna was Rihanna for maybe like 5-6 years when I found out her name was Rihanna, I guess. It's like, Raven, post The View, you're telling me your correct name?
You know it's Charlize Theron?
Yeah. That one's rough too. But isn't she also South African or something?
South African. Sorry, you were saying your podcast.
Oh, yes. So they, loudspeakers up in New York, Chris Mara, Reggie Jose, rest in peace. They were like, hey, we're doing this podcast thing. We don't like have any queer voices on the network, and you're funny or you're interested in doing it. And yeah, I had kind of just been doing YouTube at that point, so I thought it was like a fun opportunity to share my voice in like long form. Crystal and I, the podcast was every time we spoke to each other on the phone or anything. So I was like, when we speak, we bust out laughing. So this will probably be fun. Let's just format it. And that was it. And we still, I think, approach it with the same sort of like energy. It's just kind of like come over to your friend's house in the living room, pop open some wine or something and just laugh.
Y'all must have done over 1,000 episodes, way over 1,000.
I think it's up there. If it's not over, it's very close to 1,000 by now.
Y'all be in drama. Y'all be in drama.
Not that often.
Not that often, but the Cardi B thing recently was like so over the top.
I was not prepared for how big a deal I guess that was going to be.
Have you ever had to fight the Barbs?
No, not really. But I also don't pay them no mind.
They're giving up. Their numbers are going.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I was never a Barb. I was a Nicki fan.
Same.
Let me tell you right now, I have never been. I'm not Beehive. I'm a Beyonce fan. I'm not a Barb. I was a Nicki fan. I was an Animal.
Kesha.
Shout out Kesha. Back door crack. We don't need a key.
She's the one you cried at when you
Yes.
saw her perform? Yeah, that's fair.
I don't play by Kesha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my God.
She's been through
I'm kidding. This is crazy. I don't f- around about Kesha.
Yeah.
Oh my
Pop
God.
superstar. I love her latest albums.
I love her so much.
Why are you crying?
I don't know.
She's alive. She's okay.
I love Kesha.
She's gonna be fine.
This is crazy.
Why are you crying?
I don't know.
Have you met her?
Yes. Oh, we have matching tattoos.
Oh, do you?
Yes. Oh, I love her. You know what it is? She's been through so
That's exactly what you
much.
said. Yeah.
She's been through so much, and
She has.
And she is writing music that people want to dance to and sing to and forget their lives about. And
The original TikTok.
literally,
Yeah.
when she said, you know what really was I like, this is my bitch, when she said, because this was me in college, she goes, me and all my friends, we don't buy bottles, we bring them. We take the drinks from your table when you get up and leave them. These are bars.
She was just trashy white girl pop. Can I tell you the musical?
Yeah. Yes. So before we started filming, so if y'all don't know, I have a show on this page. It's called The Big Question, where we explore one big question through comedy roundtables and man on the street interviews. And the question was, why do black people hate musicals? And Kid Fury came in as someone who hates musicals. And he was like, he didn't like any musicals except, I think, Little Shop and Dreamgirls, which is the music that every black person likes. Those are the exceptions. They like Dreamgirls, they like Little Shop. and my theory is black people like meta musicals, so a musical about music.
It helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for some, they're one random is like we also just all like Little Shop of Horrors. And I don't know why. So what's the other musical that you all of a sudden like out of nowhere?
I forgot how much I love the movie Gentlemen Prefer Blondes.
Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. This I did not expect.
It is such a good movie.
What's it about
is
you
so
love?
funny. I just love the fact that it is these two gorgeous women. I mean, Marilyn Monroe, one of the prettiest faces you'll see on screen.
Obviously.
And they are just grifting the out of these men.
Yes.
And it's like a common blonde femme character, especially in films back then, where you just expect her to be sexy and do whatever a guy says. And so it was just like really refreshing to see that character have like a wink wink when these idiot guys are around. There's like, I'm going to take these bitches for all they're worth. And then on her having a homegirl who isn't like, I'm just judging you all the time and why are you like this? She was willing to sacrifice her own love interest to go get this. They just had this unity in this attempt to take men for all their worth.
I've only seen it one time. I need to go back and revisit.
It's so good. The music's good. It's funny as shit. I have a theory that if Carisha and JT sit down and watch Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, the City Girls will get back together. Because it's like, it's the same. It's the same shit.
Which one's Marilyn?
Marilyn is Carisha.
Gang gang.
Yeah, for
Gang
sure.
gang.
There's a part where she like comes, they're going on a cruise or like some thing. And then her fiance takes her. He thinks that she's just this idiot who's in love with him for whatever reason. And she has to keep up this idea, this ruse. And she goes into like the room on the cruise ship and she looks at the windows and it's like, look, round window. Like she does all this extra out to seem like a ditz. When in reality, she's just like, I want money.
Apparently, Marilyn was actually quite brilliant in real life. Like, apparently, she was like really
smart, they said.
Smarter than these hoes thought that she was.
And took the craft very seriously.
I am ready for our final question. Are you prepared?
I mean, who knows?
I want to know, what is a hill you are willing to die on? I'll start with mine.
Okay.
The undisputed boss of snacks, when it comes to like a snack cake, is a Little Debbie, specifically a Little Debbie honey bun. This beats Swiss rolls. This beats zebra cakes. It for sure should be cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls don't stand a chance against the honey bun. This is the...
Now just glazed or the frosting?
Do not bring me an iced honey bun.
Thank you.
Under any circumstances.
Ridiculous.
I found out recently, not recently, but it's been blowing my mind. I found out white people don't eat honey buns. They don't even know what honey buns are. You will say, there have been times where I've been on set, so when I look at a white people and I go, can I get a honey bun? They will bring back a Danish. They will bring back a cinnamon roll. They will bring back anything but a honey bun.
Is this a snickerdoodle cookie?
Literally, they don't know what they don't know. I did not know this. They don't know what honey buns are. They do not know what honey buns are.
Can I tell you a very quick, hilarious New York story?
Yes.
When I first started getting into edibles, went into Williamsburg for a friend's birthday, high off of all of my ass. And I was just like, okay, I'm going to leave this paint and sip or pottery that we're doing real quick. I'm going to go to a bodega and find me a honey bun because I have to have one right now. I went to like 4 different little bodegas.
What neighborhood were you in?
In Williamsburg.
Yeah, that's why you're in the wrong spot.
And I was like, I need a honey bun. I have to, and I think it was Crystal. Eventually was like, this is a white neighborhood. They not only do they not have honey bun, they don't know what the you're talking about.
Did they go to
So
Brownsville?
go sit your ass back down. I was flummoxed. Y'all don't have honey bun?
That's crazy. It's the best. It's so good.
It's a classic.
It's brilliant. It's my favorite one. A close second would be a Little Debbie fancy cake.
Wait, which one's the fancy cake?
Fancy cake. It comes 2 to a pack. They're rectangular cubes. They are white. They're so white, and then it has vanilla, and then vanilla cream in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah, those are good. Kind of like a zebra cake.
Yeah, but
without the little stripes.
Without the stripes, yeah. And also the inside, it's not yellow cake. It's like the cake itself is like white.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I still see those all the time.
Yeah.
I guess a hill for me to die on, the first thing that came to mind is if you have braids, cornrows, there's no reason for you to also have a Caesar / taper, like a fade at the same time. Like, why are your edges shade all the way down here and then the cornrows start back here? I hate it. I've always hated it. We spoke about You Got Served already. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go home, look at Omarion and the rest of them, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, because he was a huge violator in this. Yeah, offender in this topic. But yeah, there's just something about that site that plucks me.
You know, I'm so glad you said this, because I just got a transplant. I'm still bald right now. It kicks in about a year, basically. Okay. And the front is going to be growing in at a different rate than the back. And I was thinking to myself, I might get cornrows, or I might get locks again. I used to have locks, long locks down to here when I was younger. And I was like, I might get those, but I might do the thing in the front where my hair is short in the front. But I've now been told I'm not allowed to do that.
This is my hill, though.
But I don't want
for
you
me to die on.
What if now every time I see you?
I won't say anything.
I don't know you're thinking it.
I will be thinking about it. Because why?
You know, I haven't been there. I haven't done. I considered it. If you are sitting at home right now and you have this haircut, do you want to please comment? Why do you have that haircut? What decisions in your life led you to this point where you are walking around the world with this haircut?
And baby, when you take your selfie after they do it, wipe that sidewalk chalk off of your lineup. We don't care about it.
Has to go.
We don't want to see it.
I don't know what this is. What's happening?
I don't know.
You don't know this, Nate. They go through the lineup and they have white. Yes, but it's in white.
I saw like some people talking about it on Twitter, going back and forth, ladies trying to figure out why were doing it. And a lot of people were like, oh, well, you know, that happens when you have blades up against your skin.
No, that's Ash. No, you got this is makeup. It's makeup.
And even if it were Ash.
He's wearing paint. He's wearing paint. Like, you're painted.
Oh, such a good film. But yes, like, even if it was Ash, why are you showing us?
Yeah, lotion. But also, your whole face is moisturized.
Right.
Minus this one part. It's not Ash, guys. That's not how Ash works. Ash does not work like that. Also, when you get your hair done, your head is at the last thing the barber does. Oil sheen.
Thank you.
Your whole head.
Thank you.
Your Ash is so powerful it ate through oil sheen. You're lying.
I get my hair cut at least every other week. There's not one time I have got up out that chair and looked in the mirror and been like, oh. Like, it doesn't happen. You are taking an ivory-colored Crayola.
It is. I had a piece one time, and when I got my piece done, the barber did that. And I said, baby, I can't leave here with this. I can't leave here. This is crazy. I can't leave here like this. I have to go into the world.
When I saw the ladies asking what it was about, too, I was like, oh, so this isn't some heterosexual mating call.
Because they're not liking it. Nothing that straight men do is for women.
That's so true.
It's all for straight men.
That's so true.
Women like your muscles, but your friends, they love your muscles. Your guy friends, they admire.
You want them to like the muscles more than the women in your life.
You do. It's really important to you.
When another guy compliments a at the gym,
he gets.
Charlize Theron could not like turn them on as much as whoever from Foot Locker was like, oh, nice biceps.
They love it. It means so much to them.
Okay.
It means so much to them. On that note, thank you so much, Kid Fury. Where can they find you on the internet? Where can they hear your podcast? People who want their life to be more furious, how can they find you?
Just stay awake if you want to be angry. But podcast called The Read. You can go to thisistheread.com for all the links. It's The Read wherever you find podcasts. And you can find me at kidfury.com. I have a new podcast as well coming out soon.
Oh my God.
Called Furious Thoughts.
When can we expect it to drop?
Soon. Sooner than later.
TBD.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Kid Fury. And I'll see you all next time here on Only Child. Let's do the thing where we just mouth as the camera fades out. Thank you for listening to Only Child with me, Bob the Drag Queen. Only Child is a Purse First Studios production, executive produced by Taylor Orear and Bob the Drag Queen, edited by Chris Schwalenberg, camera operation by Kain Keeffe. Special thanks to Kennedy Warner, Andy Daly, and Studio 71.